Hey everybody, I'm just getting ready to load up the kayaks. We're gonna go kayak Telegraph Creek. It's in Lee County, Florida. It's not too far outside of Alva and the Caloosahatchee Regional Park. So I'm just gonna get the kayaks loaded up and then we'll go. Got the kayaks loaded up, strapped down in the truck, ready to go. Next stop, Telegraph Creek. Go for a morning kayak. It's supposed to rain later today, but not until about 3 or 4 o'clock. About noon to 1 o'clock, I think it's going to be about 92 degrees. So we're probably going to kayak this morning while it's not too steamy hot yet, but we're going to have fun. Just got to Telegraph Creek. It's gonna be a good time, so we're gonna get the kayaks unloaded, get everything loaded up, and go for a kayak. This is the launch at Telegraph Creek. It's real simple, it's just for kayaks. We're gonna go that way. If you go that way, it takes you more into the preserve. And the way we're gonna go, we're gonna end up at a little beach on the Caloosahatchee River. Water is a lot higher than it usually is. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, so this water is very deep. It'll be fun. Be about I think a mile kayak to the beach, but I'm gonna get my GPS unit and it'll measure everything, the distance. It's usually the photo that I put up at the end of the video that kind of shows where we go. I got a Garmin GPS and satellite phone, but I don't have the satellite phone active right now, but it's good to have when you go out in areas that don't have cell phone coverage. I'm in the kayak, just chilling out with my wife Angie. She's launching her kayak right now. Let's get it. Just getting started on the paddle down the Telegraph Creek, going towards the Caloosahatchee River. There's a few houses along the way. Not too many though. They're really nice houses though. But it's very beautiful out here though. We're not too far off Highway Florida 78, River Road outside of Alva, Florida. We're coming up on a really pretty spot, just very relaxing. It's kind of hot out here, not too bad though. Really feels nice actually. 87 degrees out here. The humidity, it is feeling like 90, so it's not bad. It's really not bad. But as you can see, the current was trying to take me wherever it wanted to. I made that a lot harder than it needed to be, but I thought it'd be cool. I like going under the trees, getting some shade. It can always be a risk because there could be gators. I mean, there could be gators anywhere in here. A lot of times closer to the shoreline where they're just kind of chilling at. especially in shady spots. I'm not gonna go that way. I don't even know how far it goes in, but whenever I've tried to explore little ways like that before, it doesn't usually go well. One time I heard a gator kind of give me like like where he makes his chest vibrate, kind of like a warning sound, and I got out of the area pretty quick. But it was further up there where that happened, but I don't typically explore ways like that because it's not big enough. I usually just kind of float down to the river, nothing too strenuous. But like that over there, that's somewhere that a gator probably chills out. Yeah, I don't think it's anything. Oh God, I didn't know I was coming up on a tree like that. That sucked. Well, just about got taken out by a tree. That was fun. Sounds like somebody's doing some lawn care. How you doing? That back in there, that's where I went one time, and like when I started getting around that bushy area, that's where I heard the like gator rumble come from. Sure, it was like probably a gator nest, but I tried to go back in there, and the gator didn't want me back there. Definitely gave me a warning, so I got out of there. I paddled backwards, you know, didn't splash or freak out or anything like that. Kind of want to minimize motions like that with the gators. But I think sometime I'm probably gonna give a video just kind of talking about the gators and kayaking with them, and kind of what to look out for, and kind of what to do if you see them, or when things might be getting too serious and to get out. But drop a comment, let me know if you'd like to kind of see a video of what it is like to kayak with gators and interacting with them and sharing their environment. We're getting pretty close to the Caloosahatchee River right now. Up by that boat up there
Can I go in front of you for
is where it starts going into the Caloosahatchee. Yeah, that's the one that likes to get in the water. One time that dog over there came running at me when I was kayaking past here. It was interesting. I spoke with the woman and she said it was friendly though, and it would try to probably jump in the kayak and ride with me if anything. It's like, I don't want to get dumped in the water either, so I usually try to keep my distance with them. I don't need no dog jumping in here and tipping me. So yeah, right up around this bend. So to the left of us is kind of like a little island, and on the other side of that is the river. And as you can see, we are kayaking closer to it. Up ahead, I don't know if y'all can see it yet, but there's like an orange triangle marker up there. I'll talk a little bit more about that here shortly when we get closer to it. With kayaking, it's not such a big deal. We mainly just need to get across the river without any kind of boat traffic coming at us. That's the biggest thing that we've got to watch out for. The boats have a lot more to watch out for. So we're going from the Telegraph Creek into the Caloosahatchee River, and as you can see, there's a pretty big boat coming towards us, so we'll definitely let it cross before we cross. But over there is the beach that we're going to kayak to. Hang out over in this little bay until the boats pass. It's not a real big boat, but I definitely don't want to kayak in front of it. He kind of did like a little circle out here, and he's just leaving. But it's really important to stay on the other side of those triangles. You gotta kind of stay in the middle. This gets shallow out here, and if you're too shallow, your boat can get stuck. So like some of the bigger boats can't even, they don't go down that creek. It's just not deep enough. It's probably not real deep right here. I'm kind of riding some waves from that boat. And the bigger the boat, the bigger the waves it sends across. Kind of just ride them out. I don't enjoy it a whole lot. Now I've just got to get across. I got to get across so that way I don't have any boat traffic. But we're gonna go chill on that little beach over there. The river definitely gets more choppy the windier it is out here, the more windy it is. So it's a pretty calm day out here. So this water is pretty easy to kayak across, so I need to hurry up and get across. That's the lock down there. Boats have to call over on their marine radios, and they have to open the lock so that way you can get through. But nobody's coming through right now. But still, that doesn't mean anybody can't come through this way. And as you can see, there are a lot of beautiful houses around here. A lot of big houses. This house over here on the right, this actually used to be on ground level. And then over the past year or two, they've been raising it. They put it up on cement blocks and got it higher because it just gets so bad out here during the hurricanes. A lot of flooding out here. But it just amazes me how they can take a house that's already built and just elevate it like that. Almost to the beach. All the water is pretty high in the area right now. We've been getting a lot of rain, a lot of downpours, a lot of storms. The creek is up high. The river is up pretty high. During the winter months, there's a lot more sand visible over here because the water's not as high in the winter. We don't get much rain at all, if any. But this is our rainy season right now, so this is normal that the river is higher up like this. We're pretty much out of our drought, I think. We had just gotten out of an extreme drought not too long ago. And there is a jet ski. But I'm just getting into shore right now. And now we just chill. Out here on the beach. Water's coming in from the boats that just came through. But I'm just in the water right now. Just kind of wading in the water. Feels good.
They're up this way. Oh, I wondered where'd they go? They floated down the river.
No, you don't see people out here too often. Behind us is actually a preserve behind us. That is old Olga, Florida. Chilling with the dog. There's a lot of iron in the water out here. It gives it that brown color. Hi.
Hi. This is my favorite spot.
Yeah, for a little bit. Staying. This is my GPS that I use. This is a Garmin GPS map 67i. But I don't know, it's kind of, there's a glare on it. You can't really see it too good. It's nice. It's got the satellite communicator built in. So if I needed rescued, I could get in touch with Garmin and they would send rescue services out to get me. Good for when you don't have a cell phone reception. I don't have the satellite subscription active right now. You can do it month to month, or you can do it kind of on a month to month basis where you just keep it on. But I usually just keep it off and subscribe if I know that I'm going somewhere that doesn't have cell phone reception. Yeah, I just use that kayaking and hiking. The cell phone isn't always the best in sunlight, so the GPS unit makes it easier to see the way the screen's set up and everything. It's not touch screen, it's waterproof if I drop it in the water. It's really useful for kayaking though. The journey across the river again. Get ahead and get out of here. So that way down there takes you into Fort Myers and eventually to the Gulf. And if you go that way on the other side of the lock, that takes you to the Okeechobee River. You have to go for a ways. Definitely not fully kayakable to get there. So yeah, just heading kind of northeast right now. Back up the creek, get back to the truck. This is that little island, and then just over here is the river. So we're gonna go back this way, and we'll get closer back to the truck. Just showing. Been a good kayak. It's starting to get hotter out here though. It's just so relaxing out here though. Some of the boats that came through are pushing in waves to the creek here. But let's head out. We really haven't seen any gator activity today, and that's okay. I am not complaining. They're still in here. They're just not real active right now. We're kind of getting out of the alligator mating season too. So they're a little more docile than normal. Because when they're in their mating season, they're very territorial. Show them the shade for some bait.
The shade feels good.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little break from the heat.
Yeah.
So far we've gone 1.09 miles. Maybe a little over that. No.
Are you recording in front of you?
No.
You're recording yourself?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, behind me. But, I mean, I'm in it.
I'll stop. I'm just recording.
Another tree to chill under. We're getting back in where it all started at. It's so hot out here. I'm gonna go chill under the bridge for a little bit. So I'm just chilling under the bridge. It's really hot right now. It's 90 degrees out here. The real feel is 101 degrees. Just under the bridge. I'm gonna head in, load the kayaks back up in the truck. But I hope you all enjoyed the Telegraph Creek. It's one of our favorites. Probably come out here and kayak Telegraph Creek again for a future video and go the other way behind me. That goes into more of the Telegraph Creek Nature Preserve. Gets more wild out that way. See a lot more wildlife. You see some cows, sometimes some horses. Usually the gators are more down that way. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you enjoy kayaking videos or hiking videos and camping videos, different exploration, stuff like that, be sure to hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the video and you'll be able to see when new content comes out. I don't know what I'll be doing next, but it'll be an adventure. I try to post stuff to YouTube, just like updates and stuff. If I've got like a camp getting ready to come up that I'm gonna do, or a hike that I'm getting ready to do, or if I'm just giving updates about the weather and not being able to do things, I post it there. So be sure to subscribe and keep watching the videos, keep liking. Have a great day.